Entrepreneurs Channel TV, rewriting Africa's story through enterprise Amazons. We promote women in business. We showcase women in business.
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, creating a platform of expression for every woman.
Good afternoon, our viewers. My name is Faith Juma. You're welcome to another edition of Amazons in Enterprise. In the studio with us today is the CEO of Adohrmeks Place. You're welcome to our studio, ma. You are looking very smart. Okay, ma. Can you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abiodun, the CEO of Adohrmeks Place. We're into Adohrmeks stitches and we make native casual wears, English wears, bridal wears, ready to wear and tailor to measure. We have a fashion academy. We have this home decor where we sell duvet, bed sheets, bedspread, pillowcase. We sell fabric for male and female fabrics, and also into event decoration.
So, ma, how do you come about your brand's name?
Adohrmeks. Like I said my name is Abiodun Kemi. The Ador there is from my name Rhoda. You spell Rhoda from the behind, and why the Mek there is from Kemi, so I had to remove the I, which means it's M-E-K instead of M-E-K-I. So joining them together we have Adohrmeks.
So, ma, is this venture your first port of call in the business world?
No. Even though I've been learning fashion designing since I was young, I think my first venture was in 2010, where I sell female wears, shoes, tops, trousers, everything, like anything that has to do with female wears. And I think in 2011 I went for bead making and wireworks and also, and after a while I stopped. And I later ventured back into fashion business.
So how do you stop on this fashion design?
I think my mom, don't let me use the word was, she's a fashion designer because she's still into it right now. And I think she has a machine at home then I was around 6-7 years. I'm always pressing the pedal, trying to make something, and she's always like, no way. She just look at you and I think my dad was noticing that she called my mom's attention, so you don't know my mom's attention was actually there. So they were just waiting for me to grow a little, and let me think, when I was 10, she started taking me to a shop for me to learn, like go through the appropriate learning, and that was what happened. And along the line I had interest in business. She tells me most of her, like everything she's going through, what she would do. She calls me to partake in her decision makings, and you get. So along the line I think.
So, ma, do you have any other business apart from this?
Yeah, like I said it's just Adohrmeks Place, where we have this fashion we have Adohrmeks stitches and wears. I sell fabric, I make home decor, I sell curtains, bedspreads, pillowcases and all sorts, and we also design all the events, decorations and all. So not really into one particular, it's like Adohrmeks carries other businesses. Yeah.
So how do you get your initial working capital?
Let me just say my mom. Like I said, my first attempt in this business was 2010. She was the one that actually gave me the money, and when I went for the big weekend, she was the one that paid for the necessary things from there. And you know, I said I stopped for a while and I started back into business 2016. That 2016, I have a sister. who travels to Dubai and Cotonou. Once she comes back, she gives me fabric to sell in school. I sell, I keep my extra profit, sell, and from there I was able to gather enough profit, and ever since then, no going back, I've been this is business.
So how long have you been in the business?
Let me just start fully back, let's say 2016.
So
I was in my final year.
So how profitable is the business?
It is because fashion is part of us. And fashion is nothing without the people wearing the clothes. Check it. And we can't, every day of our life, we must put on something. We can't go out without putting on anything. And let me say, anything that has to do with female wears, female accessories, is always selling. You get the point? So it is always profitable. And the most important thing, you should be creative. Trying to create new ideas that people are like, they've not tried, they do something different. You don't have to make it too shouty, but you can make it classic and elegant. You get what I'm trying to say? So actually attract people, make you understand, and find solutions to problems, the fashion problems now and even later in the future. Because if you notice there are some styles like people have created sometimes they do that, people have to go back into it.
Yes, exactly.
So there is no how fashion is something, it's part of our life. Most of it, you know, women, you can't compare them to men. Men, they can still manage shirts for 6 months, but ladies would have to want something trending. So you have it too, as a fashion designer, you have to make something trendy. If you want to sell fabric, trending fabrics. If you want to sell duvet, trending duvets, like kits, you understand, it is profitable. It just depends on the ability to do something cashier and it's just it.
So how do you normally get your customers?
Customers. They say we should dress as you want to be addressed. And it is what you sell. You make people see it in you. As a fashion designer, I think you should always wear, like, it is, let me say for instance, anywhere I go, I just like putting on a unique, not even too much of designs, but something casual. And you get it, that people actually, it will call people attention to you. Like, wow, who made this dress? And you get it, say, I made it myself. Where's the shop? Give me your number from there. I have a friend that wants to sew. Can you help me sew this? You understand? From there, like, let me just say for instance, a neighbor, her son came back from, I think, is it London 2 weeks ago, and my sister-in-law was like, my sister-in-law can make dress, so like, we have other tailors, let's try her. And immediately they gave me a time, and I was able to meet up, and they were like, well, I have other sisters at home, and other sisters there, and they really love to me. Let me just give you that measurement if you can meet up. And from there, so referrals, connections, and medias, you actually get your customers. That is where I get my customers from.
Okay. So how do you deal with the difficult customers?
Let me just say, may God help us.
Yeah.
You know that some customers will be like, you're just patient. I get it. You have to be patient with them. Listen, give them a listening ear. This is okay, fine. What do you want me to do? Find a solution to their problem. Because there are some customers, it's not that they don't really like the way it's made for them. No, they don't like it. It's because they don't have money. You just tell them, take it home to daddy. Once daddy sees it, or your kids see it, they should tell you it is not fine. I promise you, I'll do this. And again, they call you, Aunt Kemi, this thing is so fine. Oh. All my husband even said you have to make another one for me. And son, you just think, you have to be patient, and it takes knowledge to deal with them. Because you meet different kind of people in this life. People are not the same. Check out and say that. That's just it.
So what's your take on women empowerment?
Woman empowerment. Let me start from, like I said when I was young. As a parent, always monitor your child. Try to know what your child enjoys doing. What your child has passion for. That is why in most of the schools now we have vocational schools. Like vocational trainings for school children practicing. Once you drive that in there, are you getting what I'm saying? Let them go for vocational training, like probably after school they can learn more. And number two, when we talk about women empowerment, I think education is very, very important. Back to the olden days where they say we don't have to train our female children. It is maybe because the clinical after the certificates you end up being in the kitchen. That's a lie. Education is very, very important. That's number two factor. it empowers them, it makes them acquire more skills. It plays a very vital role in our lives and acquire more skills, and they get to meet people, relate with people, and from there. And number two, they should promote gender equality. Like there's some, they'll say, she's a lady, she cannot be engaged in political stuff. She's a lady, she cannot be. No, ladies should not be limited to that. We women, they should allow us, engage us in decision making of the community, the political aspect and everything. Because we have people that are doing fine, people in the construction, let me say construction sector, and they're doing fine. Economic, academic, we have women that are professionals. Like I heard sometimes CEO of Stanbic Bank, she's a lady, she's a woman. Our professor, I think, follows Alakija. I think she's the third richest woman in Africa, and she's into entrepreneurial stuff. We have to empower them. And there's this thing because you have to share ladies up. As a parent, husband, society, give her upper hands, like you can do this. Let her have that self-confidence. Are you getting me? Like, you can do this. Hey, my baby, you did it. It's so good. Even if they're not doing it well, once you're encouraging them, it's to make them start having confidence and yeah. Another thing I want to say is this gender discrimination in the let me say in this labor sector. Do you know that times they pay based on agenda? They'll be like, she's a female, these are salary based. No. There's some ladies, there's some women that okay, I should speak out. There's some women like that they want catering for the family. The society don't know what's up. She gets what I'm trying to say. So they need something to empower them, encourage them, and so they won't just feel realize that the society does not want to be ladies. They don't want women, they will feel discouraged. No. And also, government should create credit facilities. I guess what I'm trying to say. Firstly, vocational schools that will allow people to come and train with no or little amount. And you know, if you want to go to a fashion school now, they'll say 100K for 6 months. But if government can actually acquire barbers, fashion designers, they'll make them come, pay them, and let people start paying probably like 10,000 naira, 5,000 naira. There are a lot of people that want to start this training, but their parents cannot afford it. So they should vocational schools with little or no. That is number one. Number two, also they should create credit facilities. Probably after the vocational, like by giving you 10,000 naira for a start to start a business. By giving you this to start a business. By giving you machines, you guys will pay instrumentally. I get what I'm trying to say. So it will actually give them more like, I need to do this, I can do it, and it's very, very important.
So, can you please discuss some of your challenges and possible solutions?
Number one, let me just say financial constraints. Reason, let's say, because as a fashion designer, number one, we have all this stoning machine, industrial machine. The more the world like technology advancements. So you get what I'm trying to say? The times you just like a machine is 150,000. I'll have to do this. So financial constraints is the number one thing. And lack of credit facilities. Nobody will they will not lend you money. And even if they will lend you money, they will be like, the interest rate is always too much. At the end of the day, you'll be like, why did I even lend this money? So let me just like strong and financial constraints. Number one, lack of electricity. Let me go back to financial constraints. Let's put fashion designing aside. There are times you want to start a business. No capital to start. Like, let me just start. Like I said, if I had not had my sister then, they actually gave me fabrics to sell in school, pay her, actually expect me to go about it. And then I was actually in need of something really hard. So, without the money, you don't expect them to start the business. You have to think that they will feel depressed. That's one of the problems. They feel depressed and that's not one. Back to lack of electricity as a fashion designer. Okay, as a fashion designer, there are times mostly if you want a neat job, you have to cut, sew and iron. And when there's no light, how do you expect to make your job to be neat, your work to be neat? Customer will start complaining, you didn't whip my clothes, you didn't iron my clothes, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Even if you try to buy fuel, it will not just be. At the end of the day, you see that the price you're giving your customers are just too much. And part of the problem, you have competitors. If you're not careful, they will send you out of the market. I guess what I'm trying to say, they will send you out of the market. So people are trying, like, it's just coming out. And let me say, should I just say the solution? Number one solution, I think government should, is part of what I've said earlier, creating vocational schools for people, making like credit facilities, like giving loans to them, selling of machine, business, anything you want to do, they should call them. They should let
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, Africa's first gender-based television service. Yes, at Entrepreneurs Channel TV, our primary responsibility is promoting women entrepreneurs in West African countries. We also support women's well-being, share women's knowledge on a variety of subjects and topics, passions and opinions. Entrepreneurs Channel TV is on Intelsat 20. Our satellite coverage is within Africa, Europe, Middle East, Asia, North and South America. Opportunities abound for women-owned micro to small businesses, corporate bodies and organizations, and also government parastatals. For inquiries and advert placements, contact 0705 5053 843. Entrepreneurs Channel TV, rewriting Africa's story through enterprise Amazons.
Also, I think government should create all this what should I call it, this audition, where people, this trade exhibition, where people bring their skills, you should showcase their talent, bring your products, you sell, people get to your contacts, like from all this. I think Galaxy TV, they do something like that. You give them your numbers, people start calling you, patronizing you. That's another thing. Another thing is government should promote international trade, promote or enhance. China, for instance, you know there's this app we have, we call it Get It Home. We got it, there's one 1688.com where different producers, yeah, they bring their products. You chat to them directly. This is what I want. You know, even if this is what I want, do you know that alone promotes the economic trade of the country? Shall you get what I'm trying to say? So they should enhance international trade. Whereas they should make people bring their products, what are you selling on this particular platform, and you get what I'm trying to say? It's actually promote and it's to encourage people. Yeah, true. Sponsorship, all these banks, big companies, like if you can meet up with these goodies, they should sponsor people on a particular trip. I think that.
Okay. So how can you help an upcoming entrepreneur?
Oh, let me just say this. I used to tell people, derive yourself, identify yourself. That is very, very important. Because if you don't identify yourself, you just be going in a bush like there's no root, there's no way. You identify yourself, you build yourself. Are you getting it? And it takes patience to do all. If you don't have passion for something, don't go into it. Don't go into it because I is going into it. Don't go into it because this business is profitable. Derive yourself, know what you can do, what you enjoy doing. Instead, what you do and you never get tired of, you make it your hobby. It should be part of you. Are you getting it? And number two, we all dream big. Sure you get, but we start small. All these big people, entrepreneurs you see, they started small. If you know you don't have a financial backup, a financial support, so you start somewhere. Sure you get. And also, let me just tell them to make use of social media. They should be consistent. Even in business, anything, consistency is very, very important. Be consistent in everything you do. So everything, it takes patience to do all of that. And there's this thing I tell people: you walk and pray. You can't just do everything alone. You ask God, lead me, what do you want me to do, how do you want me to go about this, and it's very, very important. What, especially as a woman, so we won't go astray, because if God should plan for us, He should lead us. I think we are actually literally right that. So you walk and pray. Don't just walk and don't just pray without doing anything. I think.
So how can a woman in career jump family roles?
Yes, you plan. Plan it. There's one thing I tell people, there's this thing we call SMART. You have to be specific, measurable, achievable, reliable, and time-bound. You have a goal as a woman. You have a career, you have a goal. Show you what I'm trying to say? So you have to plan and be specific with your plan, your goal. Show you what I'm trying to say? It has to be measurable. And when you are planning, it should be something realistic. Don't just put, when you're supposed to put 2 hours, put 1 hour, and you know you will not achieve it. So it has to be realistic. Show you, and it has to be reliable. Like, I can actually follow this thing. And that time band is very, very important. This is the time I'm creating for my children. This time I have to read. This time I have to do this. You can actually achieve everything, but with God, all things are possible. And
So in the next 5 years, where do you see your business?
At the peak. I plan having a garment factory. Although the main aim of Adohrmeks is to sell things, quality things to the middle class. Like, not just for the high class alone. For people who are still like, make them wear something good. Make them have something nice. You don't have to make everything expensive. Whereas the middle class will not even have the opportunity to wear something good, to use something nice. So that is the main aim. Like, produce something, nice things at a lower rate, very lower rate. Understand? Affordable. So I plan, let me say, having a garment factory, a fashion school, and also, yeah.
So who are your role models?
Like I said, I learned from my mom. My number 1 role model is my mom. She's my mentor, she's my everything. CEO of Adohrmeks School of Fashion. She's my, when it comes to fashion design, she's my mentor there. And I have a business mentor, CEO of Adohrmeks. She's my business mentor. That my sister I told you about, like, using fabrics to say when I was in school. She has been there. I learned a lot of things from her. She was one that told me, you have different dreams, I know that, but you have to start small. I learned a lot of stuff from her.
So please, can you share your contact details with our viewers?
Like you said, Adohrmeks Place. We are into fashion, duvet, everything, home decor, event decor. So I think we have our shop at number 1 Kadibo Street, Challenge Ibadan, opposite Chicken Republic. And you can also reach us at number 12 Temidire Street, Sonyo Ibadan. On Instagram, we have Adohrmeks_stitches_place, and on Facebook, Adohrmeks Place. Gmail, adohrmeksconcept@gmail.com. Contact my WhatsApp 081 419 62604 and 081 247 32719.
Can you please repeat your contact details?
081 419 62604 081 247 32719.